Amazon sellers or soon to be Amazon sellers, in this video, I'm going to give you a step-by-step walkthrough on the quickest and most simple way to do Amazon product research in 2024. If you're new to my channel, welcome. My name is Miles. I'm a 25-year-old seven-figure Amazon seller on a mission to help as many of you guys as possible build a business or side hustle of your dreams this year. If you guys have any questions about how this stuff works, let me know down below in the comments as you watch the guide, and let's get right into the video. Keep in mind, the method I'm going to show you guys in this video is not some super complicated strategy like lots of beginners want to do. Buying cheap crap from China with Amazon private label, trying to create a brand, that's a lot more complicated. You have to create a listing, take photos of the product, actually get traffic to your listings, or buying products bulk and wholesale off pallets and stuff, which is really expensive and risky for beginners. All I'm going to be showing you how to do in this video is called online arbitrage, which is basically finding clearance products on big retail websites you probably already shop on, Kohl's, Walmart, and Target, then flipping them on Amazon FBA for a profit. The way the process of Amazon FBA actually works is when you find a good product here, it's not drop shipping. That's not allowed on Amazon. You order it to yourself, like 5 or 10 units just as a test to your order. Then you ship it off in bulk to the Amazon FBA warehouse. Amazon has super cheap bulk shipping rates, which is really, really cheap. There's other good YouTube tutorials on that. And then Amazon handles the rest. They do the customer service. They ship the product directly to the customer for you individually. And the cool thing is we have tons of data here where we can make educated buying decisions. So to start off, I'm going to show you guys a couple examples of winning products. We're going to go through the exact process I use, the most simple way to find products even as a complete beginner. And then at the end, I'm going to show you a bunch of cheat codes that are going to make a massive difference with product research that 99% of sellers aren't taking advantage of. So make sure you take notes, especially on the stuff at the end of the video. We can see these shorts right here. We can see they're going for 34 bucks on Amazon right here. Now, over on the Gazelle Sports website, we can see they're actually going for only $13.99, down from a retail price of $28. So buying at $13.99, selling on Amazon at $34, there's probably going to be some profit margin there, even with the fees. Now, the cool thing is there's actually tools that help us do product research and make our lives a lot easier and our product research a lot less risky. So we can see SellerAmp over here on the right. This is our product research tool. But it's basically, it calculates the exact net profit you're going to make on a product after shipping, fees, product costs, literally everything. So we can see this specific item right here, buying at $13.99, selling at $34. That already factors in shipping to Amazon. Shipping from websites is typically free. That leaves about $6.29 profit and about a 45% return on investment. Now, you might be wondering, how do we know how fast an item sells? That comes from this metric here, which is also known as BSR or best sellers rank, otherwise known as sales rank. As a beginner, you want to stay below pretty much like 150,000, 100,000 sales rank here. Typically want to stay above 100 estimated sales per month. I like looking at the sales rank more though. So we can see product research criteria for beginners, $3 minimum profit per unit, which SellerAmp shows you right here. 30% plus ROI, maybe a little bit higher if it's more like a shoe, a little bit high returns and such, and then make sure it's moving quick. So below like 150,000 sales rank right here. Now, the other extension I like using is called Keep Up, which basically is like stock charts for Amazon products. So it shows us how well a product has sold over time, literally since it was added on Amazon. So we can literally see here 530 days ago, all the listings. As a beginner, you want to take a look primarily at the 3-month data and make sure that the price, which is the top graph, you want to be looking at that pink line, is either stable or going up, and the competition is either stable or going down, which is the bottom chart on Keepa here. We can see this specific item, we can see some nice offer count oscillation, which is the bottom chart, otherwise known as the competition, and we can see that this item has been profitable over time here specifically. Now, the second winning product over here is these gray hoodies, which are really cheap. They're retailing at $42, but DTLR has them on sale for only $19.98. Over on Amazon, they're going for about 50 bucks, right? So now we can plug in $19.98 on SellerAmp here, and we can see buying at 20, selling at 50, leaves about $13 profit and a 66% ROI. And this listing sells well. It has a 21K best sellers rank or sales rank, and the overall listing sells 1,500 sales per month. Now, there are different colors and sizes here. How you gauge the performance of a specific color and size is going to be common sense around looking, okay, it's gray color. It makes sense. That would be nice and common here, right? And then the specific Keepa chart for this SKU. So each different size and color has a different Keepa chart, and it makes sense that the gray one would have a lot more action than like a blue or like a purple, for example, because it's a lot more common. We can see price is nicely, beautifully stable on this specific item at a $19 cost. We're pretty much profitable literally the last entire year, so this is kind of a dream come true in terms of a specific product here. Now, For the actual product research strategy, a lot of beginners try to just do what's called manual sourcing, go to like random websites and look through the clearance section. I think that makes no sense to do as a beginner. What I would rather you do is what's called storefront stalking, which is a lot more simple. That's basically coming down here on SellerAmp and seeing, okay, who else is selling this product that has lots of reviews. So like, for example, this seller has 800 reviews, so we know they're making money, right? And then this seller has 140 reviews, so we know they're making money. 170 reviews, right? So we can see that we had 2 reviews, probably not making as much money, right? So we can see their review counts, and now we can open up their storefronts in SellerAmp and see exactly what products they sell, right? So now instantly we can see a bunch of examples of reseller-friendly brands, and we can see what categories they carry too. Now, personally, when I come to a seller storefront, I like to filter into my favorite brands to sell. So I'll filter into like Nike stuff and such, right? But the cool thing is that we can see exactly what these sellers are carrying, filter to our favorite brands or our favorite categories. We're pretty much mainly going to be doing brands here. And then now we can see all the fast selling SKUs right here, right? It's like 25, 28K rank right here. However, if I take a look at Keep Try, I can see that price is taking a nosedive. So that's not the kind of listing I want to sell there, right? So what I'll typically do is I'll rock and roll and we'll open up all these other seller storefronts here. So we can see like a 1K rank right there, looks cool. 3K rank looks here, cool. We already found those hoodies profitable though. 177K ranks, it's a little bit high, but looking at that, I have kind of a feeling I might be able to find that profitable. And we can see, okay, 3K rank looks cool right there, right? And that's the thing, you can just rock and roll through all these seller storefronts. Like this sunglass brand I haven't really heard of, but this has a good best sellers rank, and I can see other resellers are making money on this. The past month, the price has gone up here, right? So I guess we'll take a look at those too, right? So that's the cool thing is you don't have to do anything blind. You can take a look at exactly what these other sellers are selling and use that as a guide to find products, because the cool thing is all of these listings are already validated. Like we know that they're reseller friendly if other people are selling them. So now all we got to do is open up enough of these that are selling quick and take the time to go ahead and track them down profitably and such right here, right? So literally just in a couple minutes here, we've already found literally hundreds of reseller friendly products. And now we just have to find a certain amount of them profitable here. So for example, like these Calvin Klein boxers, they're a 5K rank, looks pretty good here. Cupid chart is beautifully stable. Let's plug this in on Google and see if we can find this around our max cost of 20 bucks here. Let's see. Okay, I'm not seeing those. However, there might be other colors here. Let's see. Because this, 19. We'll definitely look those up if they aren't on this listing, but this looks like a good product here. So what I'll do is I'll filter by review count to see which variations are selling the quickest here. And we'd see, these are all popping. Like looking at all these different sizes, I'm immediately taking a look at the review count here, and then also the offer count oscillation, the competition oscillation there. But let's see. So this guy we'll have to look up here. Calvin Klein. Let's see what we got. Aha, okay. Let's see. So we got size large, only 2 left here. Yeah, boxer briefs, 3-pack. So we're paying $19.97 here. Okay, check this out. So here we go. So let's see. We want to make sure this is the right thing here. Calvin Klein right there. Boom. Okay, we got 2K rank right here. Now, Amazon is on this specific product here, which what I want to do if I see Amazon selling it is I want to make sure they're sharing the buy box here. Which I'm going to do is go here and hit data and then buy box stats right here. Now I can see Amazon's unfortunately getting too much of the buy box on this product. They're getting over 85%, and I can see the price hasn't been super stable. So that's a trap you could definitely avoid. You could definitely fall into by accident. This looks nice and profitable here. Problem is Amazon's getting too much of the buy box share, and the price is historically more like 30 bucks, which puts us definitely not profitable on this specific item here. So we're going to pass on that. Let's see. Let's rock and roll over here. Let's see. We got these Nike Club joggers here, 51. So we want to pay like 25-ish. Right here, we can see 34. I don't think those are going to be good here. Oh, baseball pants. So baseball season's coming up here. Let's see. Let's see. These are 35 bucks. Let's plug these in. This makes sense. This could do well here. Okay, Vapor Select baseball pants. Let's see. So now what we want to do is rock and roll down here and take a look at those different variations like I mentioned here. And we can see, so let's see. Right here, filter top to bottom. So let's see, white small here. So we can see, okay, yeah, so 35 bucks here. So let's see, Vapor Select pants. So we're paying $34.97 here, right? So we can see that's about $20 profit and a 57% ROI. It also makes sense that the demand on this would increase because baseball season's coming. What we need to do from here is make sure that this item's actually selling at that price. Now, the cool thing is we can see it's been nice and stable here for like a month, and the competition's dropped at certain points, right? So I don't think it makes any sense to, purchase any of the items you see here, but this is an example of a winning product that we can see has been nice and profitable for a while here. and has pretty good margin too. And there's also good cash back on the Nike website. So this hits, everything we're looking for, right? It's got stable price, good profit, good ROI, etc. Right there. So that's a winner. And let's keep rolling here, guys. See, okay, yeah, not seeing those guys. Good, no problem here. Let's see what else we got. These 3-inch shorts, sold a bunch of these in the past. Let's see. Let's go here to variations. Let's look up here. So let's see. Yeah, like a black gray extra small is 42 reviews at $47 here. Let's see. Yeah, nice and stable price too, right here up at 47. So at 47, we want to pay like 26 or so right here. Let's go ahead and plug this in. All right, cool. So let's see. So we want to see if they have that extra small right here. Let's see, black iron gray here as well. Let's see. So we're at here. Yeah, black extra small. So we can see, okay, that for whatever reason, they don't have that color on this website here, but Dick's Sporting Goods, yeah, Dick's Sporting Goods does have that. So let's see, it's here at 30, right? And then the cool thing is I can actually see that I know just off the top of my head that if I scroll down here, I can actually put in my email on Dick's Sporting Goods or set up what's called a catch-all email. That's catch ALL email through Namecheap. There's good YouTube tutorials on that. And actually get another 10% off here. So now we were at 30, which is not quite good on this item. But if we go ahead here and multiply this by 0.10, now we're pretty close to being good here. What I'm also going to do is I can go on this website called Cardbear and purchase a discounted gift card here, which is actually going to give me, it looks like another 10% off on this specific item here. Now, using discounted gift cards is a little bit more complicated, but it's a great way to get items cheaper. It's pretty easy once you've done it a couple times. And Cardbear and Top Cashback are great resources for that. So now, if we go ahead and plug this in here, we can see at 30 we weren't good, at 27 we weren't good, but at 24 using the coupon and the gift card, and Dick's also has a rewards program, so we're gonna get some even more profit margin there. Now we're making about $10 profit and 42% ROI, and we can see that this item's been profitable there for a while specifically here, right? We can see on the keep up, right? And it sells quick. You've probably seen people wearing these in person. It makes sense. This is a common item right there. So that's exactly how reverse sourcing is done. And now we've seen, okay, you can use these products we saw as examples of winning products to storefront stock from too, and very instantly find tons of other products that we know are selling quick to go ahead and take a look at. And that's the name of the game, guys, with reverse sourcing. Let's dig into some specific cheat codes you need to be using to make items profitable. So I alluded to it a little bit, showing that Dick's Sporting Goods example that we went ahead and found just storefront stock in. It's really important to understand that the number one mistake beginners make is expecting items to be profitable at the advertised price just sitting on a website. Instead, you want to be using all these methods to build what's called a moat and make items more profitable for you that aren't for other sellers, aka lowering your buy cost. Now, I know this is a beginner-friendly video, but I'm really making it for the people that are really serious about doing this right and making lots of money selling on Amazon. So I am going to get super tactical and advanced. It's really important to understand that pretty much every website has at least one way to get the buy cost cheaper, like we saw on Dick's Sporting Goods, like we saw with the Cardbear gift cards. So the first place you should look is you should literally just go through this checklist for every website. The coupon extensions, right? So I got all the coupon extensions right up here on the screen. You want to get those. Those will give you additional coupons. Also, evergreen email account and text sign-up coupons like we saw on Dick's Sporting Goods using a catch-all email or text now and Google Voice. Also, just digging around for coupons on Google. If you Google Foot Locker coupons, you'll see exactly what I mean. Asking customer service and networking with other Amazon sellers is great methods as well. Discounted gift cards on Cardbear and Top Cashback, like I mentioned. Rewards programs like Kohl's Cash. Google Kohl's Cash explained if you want an example of a phenomenal rewards program. For RA and wholesale stuff, you can use a tax-exempt certificate. You can do it occasionally for OA, but it's not a huge thing. Getting on a listing quick, merchant fulfilled, and beating your customers to market is a great method as well, where instead of shipping the products off to FBA, you list them FBM, otherwise known as merchant fulfilled, where you ship the product directly to the customer. Also, just holiday sales, more profitable, but they're just not around as often. St. Patrick's Day and Easter will have a bunch of those and such, as well as stacking these opportunities together, right? It's also important to track which websites allow you to use which discounts. That's going to make your life a lot easier. And if you're looking for, trying to just be given and plugged in on all this stuff too, I'll leave a link down below for my coaching program if you want specific mentorship on this stuff. But that's the basics of product research in terms of reverse sourcing and how to get products cheaper to make products profitable that aren't profitable for other sellers. Hope this video was helpful. If you guys want more free content, check out my full ungating tutorial right here and my full free course right here. Subscribe to the channel for more, and I'll see you guys in the next one.